Your digestion is one of the most important factors that determines your health. But for some reason, we don't want to talk about how important it is when it comes to our cycles. So let's talk about it. Hi, welcome to Cause of Joy with me, Elizabeth. When we talk about digestive health, most of the time we think about our stomachs first. And while that is a very vital organ in our digestive process, it's not the most important organ in the digestive process. Your stomach is given the task of breaking down the food that you eat with enzymes and acid, but your large and small intestines are given the task of processing nutrients and electrolytes we've consumed so that the nutrients can actually be absorbed into the bloodstream and distributed throughout our bodies to nourish every cell in our body. I really want to emphasize how important the absorption of our food is because the ability to properly absorb our food impacts absolutely every single facet of our life and our health. Now, here are some ways poor digestion can actually be impacting your cycles. Heavy cramping due to electrolyte depletion, fatigue and exhaustion or body soreness due to electrolyte and nutrient depletion, headaches due to electrolyte and nutrient depletion. There's something called the microbiome in your gut, and that's a combination of millions of bacteria, microorganisms, viruses, like things that actually protect your immunity. That microbiome is in your intestines and actually has the role of signaling to your brain certain hormones that need to be produced that determine your mood and your emotions, your thought processing and cognition. So, literally, how you think. And here's some signs that your microbiome may need to be recultured. PMS rage, irritability, inability to control your emotions, anxiety and depression, constipation and or diarrhea, acid reflux or GERD, and brain fog. I have personal experience with all of the symptoms that I just mentioned, and it wasn't until I focused on my cellular health and my gut health together that I was finally able to break free from the symptoms. Okay, so focusing on your cellular repair and filling your nutrient gaps will give you the most noticeable long term results because all of your organs will be able to function at higher and higher levels, which means in turn that your body, your gut will be able to produce those enzymes that are needed, all of those healthy microorganisms that come into your microbiome and retain them. This also means in general that the bioavailability, meaning the ability to absorb foods and the nutrients in your foods, will also increase, which is a great way to, again, continue to heal all of your cells. Thankfully, there are also ways to improve your digestive health as well and begin to rebuild your microbiome, like focusing on eating fermented foods like yogurt and sauerkraut, kimchi, or even incorporating apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. Now, it's really important that you either make these fermented foods yourself. Trust me, it is super easy to do so. Or when you buy these things like sauerkraut or kimchi or kombucha, for instance, that it actually has live and active cultures on the packaging, like it says live and active cultures, because otherwise you're just buying dead food and you need something that's fermented and actually has living um, living organisms in it that will help resupply your gut. Otherwise, you're just not going to see those benefits. To learn how I focused on cellular repair, recultivated my gut health, and balanced my hormones to overcome over 10 years of painful cycles and endometriosis symptoms, then you need to subscribe to my weekly newsletter and I will share everything that I have learned over the past like 10 years or more with you. Oh, and please be sure to like this video if you found it helpful. It really helps my tiny growing channel. Until next time, Deus Vult.